All right. I'm gonna leave that in there. Goddamn!
Kyle, you made that?
Money don't make me. But I'm gonna make this money. Shorty can't save me. Goddamn!
Well, you're here. You've arrived. I'm glad you've arrived because today we're doing some fantastic things in the Dark Realm. We're going to actually explore the light of the Dark Realm. It's going to be light, dark, up, down. Welcome back to the solo quest. By the way, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's the Koopa. It's the Mark here. And today we'll be talking about more Darkness Inner Realm things in the podcast area and in the story area. Basically, we got the key to Utopia, and we're going to figure out how to stop this poison, stop society from crumbling, and make it to the Dark Tower to fix the moon. So, essentially, we're doing an elevator fight and a big old fight at the top as well, and then we'll get on to the next part of the quest soon here. Hope everybody's having a good whatever day I upload on, and let's go ahead and get started with this. So, guys, over here in the Darkness Realm, I'd say, like I said before, this is like the closest equation we have to society in general in the holy, holy year of 2025, year of the truth, as you guys know. Closest thing we have to society, you know, a close dichotomy to exactly what society is right now. And I'd say the Darkness Realm in general it's just the things that should probably be illegal, but, you know, on the surface really kind of aren't on the internet. But, you know, we're basically talking about all the evil, you know, the weird stuff. But in reality, what's funny about the Dark Realm is that this is the paradise. The paradise for essentially everyone who doesn't want to move, think, interact, build at all in life. You know, they just want to kind of live and chill. This is the Utopia for you. The Dark Realm, it's where you want to go. If you don't want to live, you know, if you want that four-hour work week, you need the Dark Realm. And once we get to the next part of this sort of a section, you'll kind of understand why. Because without the light, without the paradise, without the peace, you can't really have the dark. And they coincide so evenly, so perfectly in not only this world but in our society as well. If you don't believe me, just, you know, look at the separation of the sexes. I mean, it feels like something basic. Let's go with something basic. So, communication. If you look at the various ways in which we form community, back in the day, this used to be essentially like a non sequitur for, you know, girls and guys. You really didn't have a choice. You know, the people that were around you, you automatically formed, and then, you know, you would dichotomously diverse. I don't know. I'm fucking up my words here. Grammar's not too good for me at 5 a.m. But, you know, you would converse and then converge into your own smaller communities of families, you know. You form that, and then you'd grow into, you know, a little network in your small neighborhood. People were very close-minded and unified. But now, in this wonderful world we have a lot of choices as far as what we want in our life, what we're going to put into our system, and that sort of paralyzation, the choice fatigue, makes us think that there's always something better around the corner. So people don't really fight for each other nowadays. Guys don't really feel the need to when, you know, so many people are just rude to them because they get attention from everywhere. So it's like, why would I not accept the best, biggest thing when I know something better is probably gonna come, you know? Like, as guys, we are coming every day. So, you know, something good will come to you. Is you know, the abundance mindset that we're often pushed, we're often told. And yeah, that leads us to believe that although we are in the darkness, everyone can make it to Utopia. And as a matter of fact, we already are in Utopia because of the plethora. It's like a wide open space here of everything you can do with these, you know, magic, wonderful, all-being, all-seeing eyes in our pockets. And so if you look into this, and the fact that just women and men have so many choices nowadays, and girls really didn't used to have that many choices back in the day. They really didn't used to had that many options of things they could do back in the day. It couldn't even work before, and so it leads a lot of people to believe that they're missing out. That they're cutting themselves off from opportunities if they go for something like family or kids or their own specific community or living with only one person for the rest of their life. Like that sounds like, I'm fear of missing out. I'm gonna not get the opportunities that I really want in life. And what are those opportunities they want? Oh, well, of course, man. It's just the opportunities that everybody else wants. American dream type bullshit, right? Because nobody really knows what they want. I know guys for sure see servers. We don't know what we want, but girls will definitely act like they do, and that's because other girls act like they do, and they gotta act like they know what they want. So the ones that don't know what they want, they just act like they know what the ones that do know what they want. It's like a hive mind thing. It's like a hive mind thing. It's conscious, it's subconscious, whatever you want to call it. But more and more, I'm noticing guys just kind of falling off, because although we have a lot of choices, not many people actively seek out a lot of guidance in that. There are just a lot less willing male role models, and the ones that are willing are kind of bad. We're not gonna talk platitudes about the red pill, but there's just a lot of bad actors in there, a lot of stuff that they teach you in there that really doesn't help you, gain a partner. It helps you dominate and use force to sort of coerce someone under your hand. No one's really trying to tell you how to level up with a party, which is weird, because life is an MMO, but if you play it alone, it's going to be a lot harder. That's what everybody tells you should do. You just like, yeah, fuck it, man, play it alone. Play it alone. You don't need nobody. But the problem is, a lot of these struggles and the things that we have to deal with, and girls, it's just not worth it. It's just the most basic shit. Like, guys, if you can't find someone who really wants to talk to you and be nice to you constantly, yikes. And a lot of people can't even find that. People can't even find that. I am a very attractive person, a very nice person, but even me, it's just the people that I want. Often I chase and pursue the wrong way, or they don't want me, or whatever the fuck happens. But everyone's having trouble because of various factors. But I assure you guys, this is the dark realm, but also this is Utopia. This is exactly where we're supposed to be. You are. I was born in the wrong generation. I need to be born in the 70s where all the love was. No, man. Shit is exactly how it's supposed to be. And all it takes is a slight awakening of the consciousness to truly see we are living in what is not only the best generation, but the worst generation. One Piece style shit, Because with all these plethoras of options, all these plethoras of communities, you have the exact access to the women or men that you want. It's all in your community. Now, I suppose this will, sound a little doomer for my guys, because, we feel like, hell no, I don't. Which, I would agree with them in a little bit of respect. But girls, definitely, you have the access. A lot of girls don't realize how to date is exactly how you find a good job. You're not gonna just go out and find the guy randomly, unless he's incredibly high value and he does that, and he's that motherfucker. But a lot of girls, they think they want that guy, but you don't. You just want it because every other girl thinks they want that guy. And so what I mean by it's how you shop for or how you get a job is, it's mostly nepotism. I don't know about you guys, but nowadays, usually when you get a good job, a good opportunity, it's because you know someone. So oftentimes, and I do hear this from girls a lot, oftentimes when you get a boyfriend or some kind of partner, or start to connect with someone, it's not just randomly out the blue. It's usually a friend of a friend, a family member of a family member. Some relationship that you already have is going to build into something that is going to come new for you. Someone new comes into someone's life, and I know girls love doing this for other girls. Playing matchmaker. You've been working on yourself, girl. I'm gonna find someone for you. They love doing that. Friends in general who really love and appreciate you love doing that. And my problem a lot of times was that I block my blessings when it comes to that, because that is a scary thought for me. I don't like, I just don't like not knowing things. I just don't like being unclarified, unbriefed on the situation. Mostly because my intuition is way too fucking high. So I think about things a lot. That's why I smoke sometimes, you know, just to sort of calm, slow the mind, because I have to manually off switch the shit. It sucks to sleep. I have to physically tire myself out a lot before I can just rest and let things have peace, because, you know, I just kind of like to ruminate over things. And I'm not going to even say, like, it's just such a horrible thing. It's like, no, it's like what I like to do. Naturally, it's what I do. Deep thinkers like me do not come often, so I have stopped betraying myself and hating the fact that I can send one text message and think about it for the next 2 weeks, or the fact that I could listen back to my podcast and be like, should I upload this? Should I do this? But of course I've gotten over that. You know, or I could stumble on, you know, a certain idea for literal months on time before I even take one action or step towards doing it. I have come to terms with that fact about myself. It's my natural nature. But knowing I have so many things in my head, nowadays it's just brought me to take more actions. Like, you have to put more shit into the physical realm that is in your mental space. You have to actualize your chakra, and then you'll feel good about yourself, then you'll feel confident. Because for me, the whole reason why I don't like this whole unbriefed atmosphere thing is because I don't think I have worth or general value. The confidence in myself is low. It always has been low, and always probably will be low. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think confidence to me generally is more towards arrogance in the way I just view it. I like to have a quiet confidence that I don't really need to, like, tell people that I'm good. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't do good things, but me actually talking about the good things I do, I feel super weird about it. I feel super awkward about it. I don't feel like it's really me. Like, even if I actually did it, I don't feel like I really did it if I say it. And these certain blocks are just because I have so much in my head still. Even when I do all this shit, even if I do 8,000 things a day, I feel like my brain will always be producing more. And you can take something like that and make it an anchor or a springboard. You'd be really depressed with yourself and say, oh, I'm never going to be able to do everything. Or you can be really happy in yourself and say, yes, my goals will never be achieved. I can keep working for the rest of my life. And from a very early age, I was always inspired by my elders, my parents. I didn't really have a great male role model in growing up, but I did have my grandpa. And he was retired pretty much all of my life, but he never really stopped working. And that's what I liked about him. You know, he kept his mobility, his limberness, you know, his health. And that's what I realized I wanted. One of my biggest fears in life is to grow old. So yeah, I would like to work all day, every day, for the rest of my life. But working a retail job obviously ain't for me. Working for basically just any boss just isn't for me. So I had to figure out what the fuck I want to do for myself. And, you know, the content creation is definitely a thing. I always, you know, saw it as an opportunity. But man, you know, I was like, not everybody can be a Frank Ocean or, you know, a Tupac and just exit out the game. But you can. You can. You're not everybody. And as much as I hate the limelight and actually knowing people that do things, or actually being the person who is known to do things, you're not going to feel fulfilled in life. You're not going to complete your quest lines, get your storylines, actually build, which is what I love doing. You're not going to actually build without getting out there and actually getting popular, gaining eyes, gaining attention, because that is the true currency, at least on the internet, at least on this internet shit. That's a true currency. And then you'll make it to Utopia with the attention. So I know it took me a while to get there, but that's essentially what this is for the Dark Realm. This is Utopia. This is where I feel like all the women belong in the world, and then all the guys are in the Dark Realm. Because with attention, that's all you need. You get here. very easily. Well, maybe not that easily, but yeah. Of course, you're gonna have these evil executives, these bosses, these motherfuckers. You know, that's what the demon is right here that we're fighting. Who are going to try and take you down, bring you back down to the dark realm because you're not supposed to be here. But this is the reality of society. This is what it looks like. It's a beautiful place if we let it be that. But a lot of people think that hell and heaven is some other realm other than right fucking here on Earth. And it's not. It's not. Afterlife is a fucking joke, man. It's all right here. We are all creating it, whether you want it to be good or you want it to be bad. Don't matter. It's what your actions say about it. It's what your actions say about the world, because you can want the hardest ever. You know, you can want that boyfriend, you can want that girl, you can want that better life, you can want that job. All that shit don't matter. It matters what you do. And I realized, yeah, for a lot of guys, me included, feelings don't really matter to us. Because a lot of times in life, I realized, like, I didn't want this. Why do I have it? You know, what happened? You know, why did I just go fucking blind and then wake up and then I have this weird thing that I don't want? And it's because you did the actions. You did this. You know, like, oh shit, I've masturbated for 5 years and now I have erectile dysfunction. Because you didn't want that, but you fucking did the actions, dog. You were jorking it. You were pulling your dick off, literally. And now it don't work. So, with this simple equation, and with the simple fact that we don't do what we are easy doing, you know, what's hard to us, we don't do any of that shit. It doesn't matter how hard it is, doesn't matter how easy it is. It matters what combo you build up. It matters what potential you have. You realize, guys, if you work out every day for a month, it's gonna feel weird to not work out. It's gonna feel weird to not record if you record every day, 4 times a week, 5 times a week, for, you know, a couple weeks. It's gonna feel weird if you don't. So, I know it may be hard at the beginning. I know it may be weird at the beginning. I know it may feel awkward at the beginning, but never be afraid to evolve and change your inputs. You just have to stay true to the experiment. Life is long, man. And a lot of people are going to trick you to believe that if you do something straight for 4, 5, 10 years, that you're wasting your life. You know, all the opportunities you're missing. See, that's the bullshit with the internet, man. That's the real darkness. Did you see how the dark realm has got all these different like areas and in caves, and it's so confusing? We'll get to the map in the next episode, but the light realm is just nothing. Or not the light realm, excuse me. The Utopia is just nothing. It's just the tower. It's a circle. There's no confusion. There's no nothing. You're here. You've made it. We're not gonna confuse you. We're not gonna send you on giant escapades to go here and go there. No. Everything is made for you. You realize, guys, when you're rich, you don't have to pay for anything. When you're rich, everyone treats you like you are royalty. When you're rich, you can look at someone, point to them, say, pants off, and pork out. Okay, it's not like that. But you know, it is like that. Because, you know, Diddy and all these fucking Epstein motherfuckers are just getting away with it. And that's what Utopia is. That's what it's supposed to be for us. But the world is very much separating us. The elevator is not a place anymore. The middle class doesn't exist. It's only Utopia or Dark Realm. See, like, back in the day, I thought the middle class was expanding. Like in the Obama administration, when we were talking about healthcare and all this shit, I'm like, we're gonna be like Canada, yeah! And the feminist was happening back in the day, too, and we're like, yeah, all the girls are gonna have jobs, and we're gonna get all this money, because everybody's gonna work together. At least when I was in school, this is the impressions that I got, and I realized that we've just been building towards this the entire fucking time. The entire fucking time. And it's kind of ridiculous that people howl at the moon and yell at some higher power now, like basically they haven't been seeing it the whole time. Like were we all tricked? There's no way we were all tricked. Which is why some people that I watch, at least on this platform, I'm just like, I don't know, man. The shift has been happening, and it's just a little disingenuous to come on platforms and intentionally mislead people to believe that people on top aren't on top. You know, I'm talking about you, Pokimane. You know, I'm talking about a lot of girls, you know, who are complaining that life is so hard. You realize most of you are up here in Utopia, not even knowing it. You know, most guys are up here in Utopia. You don't have to be rich in just money or currency. I consider myself rich just because I'm fucking tall. You realize how much clout you have just from being tall? It's crazy. It's absolutely maddening. You know, the dating app clout is disgusting. From just one factor like that. And I know I shouldn't be on dating apps. I know you shouldn't be on dating apps, but we're all there because, like, how else am I gonna talk to people? I would go out to places, you know, I would go cook, but go to a restaurant or a coffee shop, a library. It just feels so like disingenuous when I know I love being home and I know I love working out. So, you know, I like nature too. So I do take steps outside very often, but like it's just so not worth it to be part of a community that just doesn't want you there in the first place. And this is what most guys are getting. Utopia doesn't want you there, and the Dark Realm doesn't want you there. Now, Utopia is very, very well plain and laid out, right? It's very beautiful, right? But they don't want you there. I mean, we just had a boss fight right when we got in here. You know what I mean? It's not a safe place, but things are laid out once you awaken and once you figure out what your purpose is here. They're going to be laid out for you. And all I'm telling you guys is just don't be afraid to lock in. Don't be afraid to say fuck all this other shit. Everything else doesn't matter. But set your goals high, because once you do that and you complete it and you get there, you know, we're going to go with the safest option. The safest option is usually just to end it from there. That's what the safest option is. Which is why I never want to succeed, honestly. Because I'm already there right now. Safety for me is definitely ending it. And now we're going to end this part. So on that dark as fuck note, oh, excuse me. We will see you guys next time when we run into the past. Good old past Glenn. Glenn, when? Next time. And we're going to figure out how to fix the moon, get into the Dark Tower, cure some sickness, some poison sickness, because God gracious, is it sick out there? It's sick out there, man. Clap it up for you, because you made it to the end. I do like it when you make it to the end. You know, life is long, guys. Life is long. Never be afraid to do what makes you happy. But I truly do believe that everyone's going to be happy if they build something that they're proud of, whether that be a family, community, or relationship. So, put some shit together. You can start with your life. I know I'm going to start with mine, man. Okay. Subscribe. I'll catch you next time.
Money don't make me. But I know it make a job. Till the crib and out the club. Bad night. Way too pretty to have a bad night. Goddamn. Your boyfriend still hate me, gotta be staying right. Come here, shit, sit down. And this house got pussy too pussy, you know they can't fight. I'm living life like a kid died. I tell